Alright, let's continue then. So, you are still in the blood feast. People are... Tracy and Steven seem to be talking to some of the elders. The elders seem to be, well, essentially questioning them in, like, one side of the cave. So, I'm gonna let both of you roll perception alertness a day to see how much of it you can pick up, if any.
Sure.
Baltimore and bacon, or
You too.
okay. Perception
This
awareness.
is when you return.
Even one success is pretty good for Nate.
Yep.
It's an 8 difficulty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you just pick up a few words, things like hunters and killed them hiding like rats. You know. From what you can gather, it seems like they're reporting on, more specifically on what they did with the hunters. And how successful they were. Trying to not get killed like Buzinski did. Dead man walking. Dead man walking.
Well, I'm technically already dead, so I'm just a undead man walking.
No, no, no. Dead man walking.
Very dead man, I'm walking.
Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. I'm looking at suspects. Minimum of 3 successes on the initial psychic projection roll. Yeah, that's not gonna be a thing. Adam actually motions to you, Buzinski, to step
Oh,
outside.
shit. I guess I follow.
Okay. Your current willpower is at 4, right?
Right.
What's your generation?
It's 9.
Okay.
Hey.
Okay. He alters your memories of this evening. You remember promising all of them and thanking them on your knees for their mercy, for sparing. You just promising time and again to do exactly what they told you and to tell Wolfgang exactly what they tell you to tell him.
That is, did they already tell me, or are they going to tell me?
No, they didn't tell you. They just like follow our instructions. Actually, no, let's see.
Oh.
Their role has to pertain to the memory actually being accessed, right?
Mm.
Yeah, fuck that. Then he doesn't change anything. Just some time passes and you don't notice.
Oh. So, what now?
So, I need you, Baltimore, to roll perception alertness.
Sure. Again?
Yeah, at 6. Nope. Okay. Let's see what else he can do. After a while it wears off. He's just looking at you, standing there. So,
I'm just
here's
getting to
the conundrum. You've been talking with our enemies. That's a bad thing. And we would really, really like to find a way to keep you alive, because you've been a valued soldier in the past. But you fucked up. You fucked up bad. So please, help us. Tell us, how can we keep you alive? Give us something.
How do you keep me alive?
By the way, that last point of status
never-
is gone.
Oh,
That mattered a lot, right?
I mean,
Yeah.
it's burned up
Just-
through this. It goes at... He would already probably be dead. They wouldn't even be talking with him anymore if he didn't have that.
I mean,
This gives you a 1 in 10 chance to escape certain death if you do it just right.
I'm trying to think. Why would I'm a soldier. I can fight, but I need to somehow guarantee I stop being a security leak. How? Not give me a phone. It's I'm gonna fuck me, I can't get the words. Why should they keep me alive? Or how, was the question why or how they should keep me alive?
How?
Why?
How and
Give
why?
them a reason.
Yeah, that
Both
was...
work.
Well, my ability to still kill somebody is still up there as a soldier.
Yeah.
If somebody, if need be.
But here's the problem. Sabbat is about freedom, yes, but also about respect and brotherhood. How can you expect your brothers to respect you when you disrespect and betray your brothers?
And now you know why I was saying what I did was actually both, you know, could get me killed, but also probably got me points with Adam over there.
Words. How do you expect me? Back to respect if I expect to betray my brothers.
This reminds me of Nietzsche, like the good old days, you know, Epic. Oh, look
I
at
remember
him.
him always struggling with these too.
Just watch him squirm. It's fucking great. To be fair though, I just drank a full cup of coffee and it really puts me in a nasty and hyper mood, and you know, that really creative and energetic way. So I'm kind of fucking in here. I took drugs to improve my performance for this. Yeah. Oh yeah, the drugs, that's where the real hit is. Oh, I can feel it hitting my bloodstream. Oh, fuck you, Demi. Fuck you, die in the fire.
You, Chris.
Are you having fun yet, Demi?
No, not yet.
Needs more explosions?
Yes. Like, if need be, like, don't kill me here. Just send me. Just send me at least to go in and go gung ho on the fuckers that need to be killed.
Yes.
That would seem like a bad idea from the Elder's perspective, though.
Oh yeah, let's
because
just,
they might run away.
Yeah, just let him go straight to Wolfgang. Tell him everything. Buy a place in the Camarilla. What could go wrong with that kind of info dump, right?
Kick. Um. So I betrayed my brothers, then, and given respect, and the Sabbat is all about, like, what if I, like, my only escape here is to stop being a fucking brother then and just become a slave. God, what are you doing?
Do you say that in character? About becoming a slave?
You know what? I'm already fucked. What is the worst that could happen? Let's be honest here.
Okay, so what do you do?
What wasn't? Well, you just told me. Would I say that in character? I mean, fuck it.
Okay, he just a slow grin spreads across his face.
God, he's gonna use me in many ways.
He doesn't say anything, just nods like, go on.
I was bred to be a soldier. I always followed. I always followed orders.
Yeah.
Oh, you haven't.
And
every
it
time
doesn't matter who those orders come from as long as it's someone with authority. Like Wolfgang, eh? Yes, you're a very good soldier, always following orders. We are truly impressed.
Well, it's not like I was following orders from Wolfgang. It was mostly that I had the freedom to. No, that's horrible. Let's not say that. Let's not say that.
Oh no, you said it!
No.
You just say it and you stop at that point. Realizing what you just said.
Fuck you, Chris. Just fuck off.
This is VTM Iron Man. No do-overs.
Fuck off.
Would you like to use a destiny point if the rest of the group approves?
We will not approve.
Fuck you, Epic.
You do have one left that you and Baltimore earned, I believe.
Mostly Baltimore. He did not have anything with the earning of that. Unless you mean the situation causing the earning.
To be fair though, Demi, if you manage to somehow save Buzinski where he's no longer under the threat of imminent death, that will be worth a destiny point for the group.
And,
We're
not using one for you.
Thanks, Paul. Thanks, Epic.
Provided you don't use one in trying to survive this, of course.
Shit, what the fuck do I say? Come on.
Tell me, how is it that you managed to owe such a boon in the first place? None of the others mentioned it. Why don't you
I was
tell me?
attacked. I was ganged up by hunters.
And?
And the fearful outnumbering and a veteran hunter amongst them kinda wrecked me. And as I was trying to hobble to safety, I got a call from one of Wolfgang's, was it Primogen? One of Wolfgang's, not underling. Is technically a Primogen an underling of a prince? Or would that be a vassal?
The opinion of the prince would be yes. The opinion of the Primogen would be no.
Right, but is there like a proper name to that?
I don't know. Can you think of one?
I mean,
Do you have anything in politics? Would you even
No.
know? Then you wouldn't know in the first place what the proper term is. That's
Right,
like
I
detailed terminology from the other side, no less.
shit. I'd go for I just go for primogen. That I know primogen, right? The word primogen.
Yeah, I suppose you would.
Right.
I think it was actually Wolfgang that mentioned it was the Primogen that told him. He didn't even know before that point.
Well, yeah, but he can feel
I
that
did.
now. That it was the Primogen, right? That it's
Yeah.
unimportant what he found out if he knows.
And Wolfgang, one of the primogen from Wolfgang, called me and told me how to escape from that situation. And yeah,
I see. And how did that translate into a life boon?
this is where my player and experience came. Now we have to bluff my way out of this, and I'm so good at bluffing. How to explain it is the most non-lethal way.
Non-lethal way. You could always try lying, right?
How do I translate this from ag to, bashing?
That part was all fucking player and experience, and god fucking damn it, does it come to biting me in the ass. How did that go into a life boon?
You volunteered. Out of character, you volunteered. They weren't even asking for one, you just promised one.
Yeah. So how do I do I believe in the dice and manipulation software? No, I do not.
Not only that, you've kind of been caught lying a couple times so far.
Oh, good times, good times.
How about I go? How about I go? In the panic, in my panic, I accidentally promised the life.
His face just turned stony. You accidentally promised a life boon to the enemy of your own free will, and then you proceeded to give them information and promise to kill targets of their choosing for them. Is that about right?
I don't, out of character, I don't remember promise. Well, did I 100% promise to take care of the targets?
Oh, this is going
Or
from
was that
what you said to them already. He's drawing his own conclusions. This has nothing to do with what you actually did.
Out of character. Yeah, you did not actually straight up promise to do so.
But
you
it's
heavily implied you would
assumed.
very well consider it.
And keep in mind, the rifle was a gift from Wolfgang, one that you felt very strongly about. Hello, darkness, my old friend.
I think I might play that in the background, my headphones.
Do it. Do it.
He does not seem happy with you at the moment.
No shit, Sherlock. But you know what? I've been... Yeah, I'll just confirm it sadly.
Just nod and hang your head.
Yep. Okay, this is where... He's a little somber, right? This is where hentai comes into play, right?
I'm a sword.
He just slowly nods. Well, at least you're honest now.
At least I'm honest now.
He just walks past you back inside. So, just as a side note, Demi, how does it feel not knowing anything about the politics or what the elders actually want involved in here?
I haven't.
Is it throwing you yet?
I'm already dead inside. What do you fucking expect from me?
I expect you to suffer. I expect to squeeze every bit of tears and salt from you that I can.
That's okay. I'm too fucking optimistic to go down that much. And you know I'll still keep that.
So what does Baczynski do next?
Just kind of lean and just be sad with himself.
Okay. Where is Jackal? Should he be here by now, actually? I mean, he said he'd be late, but it's nearly 2 hours since the start time. Because in theory, we could wrap this meeting up since you've sort of reported on things, but... You know. Well...
Geez, Epic is typing a long time. That's gonna be nasty. That's going to be a total explanation of what's going to happen.
You know what? I think Louisa still wants to talk to Baltimore, at least.
Oh, I should stop the music playing in the background? Alright.
Yeah. You were trying to write something, just
Yeah, she just moves, stands nearby, and just waits for you to stop watching the crowd.
Hello there.
Yes, hello. I was just wondering if I could have a moment of your time.
Yeah, no problem.
So, Aaron, do you have some meats in your pack? Any comments?
Yep. Don't know him too well, actually. He tends to stay in his own haven almost all the damn time, and lose contact with him constantly. What little I do know of him, he seems to attract a lot of attention.
I see. In what way?
Brought police straight to us from getting to the city. He also managed to somehow get a ton of hunters on his ass and got surrounded in a building.
I see. Well, that's certainly
actually
troubling.
That's fairly about as much as I actually have interacted much with him.
What do you think of his character?
I'm still not sure what to make of him.
Does he show proper deference to you and your priest?
I honestly can't say one way or another. Let's see, the only other occasion we interacted was when I had to catch him from running away from us interrogating him with the Skull Centipede pack. And that was because he was had interacted with the Elder Malkavian and seemed to be pretty insane. And may or may not have been the Elder Malkavian, as far as we knew.
I see.
at that time.
So you said you destroyed Elder Malkavian. Did he consume said Elder?
No, I actually was the one that killed the elder at the top of a rooftop. I was on my way to see about trying to help with the hunters that were apparently surrounding him. And I saw the Elder Malkavian writing messages that he has been leaving for my pack to find, and been messing with my pack, and I found myself in a massive rage and went and killed him. Not sure why he stayed around after disappearing, but that's what he decided to do, so.
Well, that's... He won't be the first Malkavian, and he won't be the last to manage to get himself killed through his own stupidity. That is a very common thing these days, especially, well, either with the very new or sometimes with the very old. Well...
But yeah, I can't say too much about it, because I just don't know Aaron very well. He's very much just into staying wherever he is, and often ends up being unable to communicate with us.
Well, that's not necessarily a fatal flaw in a Zemitzi, but if you could encourage his better instincts, I would appreciate it.
I can give it a try. I'm actually more surprised that I think I've seen more from Morvius as far as trying to help the pack and everything as much as he could.
She does not seem happy at this. Morvius. I see. She just catches Orian's eye and waves her over, then just leaves.
Not that he's very great either, but he has his moments.
Yes, Baldomore, we have something to discuss.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm listening.
Oh, well, let's see. There is some more things to talk about, but just wasn't generally particularly important as far as I know. We've been having a few werewolf, not really problems so much as they've been around. Not sure what that's about. I've managed to kill a couple, well, according to Pleasance and Bazinski. They've managed to get some proof of body parts, but then we tend to lose them too.
I didn't see Pleasance here. Where is she?
Presumably, probably dead.
I see.
Mainly, we ended up trying to set up everything, and she disappeared. Tried to search for her for a couple nights, and nothing came up. This was before I knew about the Camarilla coming in and apparently keeping track of all our movements. But as far as actually what's happened to her?
All of your movements.
Yes. Basically, every move we've done seems to be known by the Camarilla.
Well, that's very troubling. Now, about these werewolves. If you could give me what you know, because that is concerning. Why don't we step aside? I don't necessarily want to cause a panic. You know how it is with werewolves.
Sure. Yeah, that's fine. All I know is that well, not we, but Bazinski met one with Pleasance while they were. What were they doing? They were actually just trying to get back to the base we had at the time, out at the farmhouse. They just met one, and well, Bazinski decided to try and kill it when it revealed itself, and Pleasance apparently dominated it to the point that it could actually not do anything, while Bazinski went and tore its head off. That was the first thing we had with werewolves.
Okay.
The other one apparently was just
Oh yes,
yesterday.
yes, I heard Morbius killed one. I'm so proud of him.
I'm still not sure what happened on that one actually, so maybe it was Morbius. All I know is that they both met one that was in the mansion.
Ah yes, the mansion. Such fond
You
memories.
did explain it to Baltimore, but he's not sure how much he can trust you at all. Your version of events is often quite off.
And he's not gonna contradict the elder. She's decided that Morbius made her proud.
Yeah, as I said, he's really not sure exactly how much was each way. You already did the same thing with Pleasance, who, in a very real way, was a lot more important in that fight than the other way.
So you have an established history of claiming other people's kills.
So, Baltimore's not going to deny it. They both went looking for a place to host the blood feast we were having today. Went over to a mansion with security cameras that were tracking them. And then they met a werewolf. That,
Wait,
you know,
wait. The security cameras?
Yep.
Well, it's strange that they would still be active, but we have the owner back, you know, in one of our major cities in the area, and he had cameras set up in there. That's his security system they were talking about, I think.
Alright, well, they were apparently tracking my pack members, and they met a werewolf inside that seemed to know what they were doing and attacked them. And Morbius held up very well, and then I hear that apparently, why did I suddenly... Brzezinski managed to get in the final killing blow. Just, you know, from hiding, so...
I see. Yes, he's... And the first time he killed the werewolf, was that a similar
Pleasance
thing?
had dominated it. Pleasance had managed to dominate the werewolf into not doing anything.
Huh.
So,
I see, so he's kind of a cowardly little shit, isn't he?
well, it's hard to tell whether he's cowardly or just stupid, because there was another time where he went and stayed around with the police coming upon us with a helicopter, in fact, and decided to attack them for some reason.
I see. Those
I
same
kinda-
police that are influenced by the Camarilla?
I think so.
I
It
see.
seems a little weird that there's police and these,
That was when we
according to
used...
Brzezinski, secret security guys around at the same time.
Wait. Secret security.
Secret, as if that's important, as if there was a weird pronunciation to it. Yeah.
Well, don't tell the others, but secret security is, well, as in Prince Wolfgang Secret of Springfield.
I was pretty sure they were connected over to the Camarilla.
So,
Probably to Wolfgang of that. So,
yeah, and you stopped them from getting Buzinski.
I went and killed the 4 people, yeah. And took down the helicopter.
And then he said what about that?
I don't remember him actually saying anything particular about it, not until a couple nights later, where he then mentioned, after the interrogations with Aaron and everything, about realizing that they were called secret security.
And they had the call with the prince, remember?
Oh, and the call with the prince.
Huh, you can see wheels
think?
turning behind her eyes. Just nods to herself. Yes, yes. Well, Baltimore, I have to congratulate you. I think you fucked up his extraction plan.
I didn't even realize that.
Well done. I don't think they counted on you rescuing him. You did good.
Pleasance tried to save him as well, but she apparently got gunned down. So I took both of them and hid them inside the river for the night.
Yes, you did good.
I think that's about everything. I wanted to mention this somewhere either more private or in very public area. Apparently, Brzezinski somehow ended up owing a life boon to Prince of, Springfield.
Oh yes, we are aware. We have our sources.
Oh, alright. He said he hasn't revealed anything or leaked anything yet, but apparently they will get in contact with
Oh
him.
no, he sold you out.
What?
Don't worry, we'll take care of it. But he sold you out. He told the prince when you were attacking, when you would be ready, how little arsenal you had. He told him everything.
Walk away.
Baltimore, don't take matters in your own hands. We'll take care of it. She motions for you to come back.
Speak right now.
One question, this is kind of metagaming, but doesn't Baltimore have the little short tents or whatever, that makes him frenzy quicker, or was that...
Yep.
Oh, yeah, I have a short fuse.
Yeah, wouldn't you at that point just frenzy and fuck me up?
No, not particularly.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't in public.
Bacon, you see Baltimore returning from a private conversation with Oriane. He seems to be heading towards where Brzezinski is standing there, the entrance to the mine. He's clearly angry. He's just like towards Brzezinski.
He just follows Baltimore to try to hold him down and make him not kill Brzezinski.
Oh no, Baltimore will just go to the side, but will be glaring deadly at Brzezinski. He's keeping him in sight.
Goes to Baltimore. Don't punch him yet.
And also, I would like it to be noted that I do, in fact, still have my claws out from when I extended them last session.
Oh yeah, then you have been getting weird looks the whole night from the elders as well.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Alright, and I will change my phrase. Don't claw him yet. With later, Baltimore.
She's just glaring. Brzezinski.
Glad you understood that he's not giving a shit about what Keemstar is saying.
Baltimore, give me a strength intimidate Brzezinski wits, courage from you.
Difficulty is 6.
It's an opposed roll. It's 6 for both.
Hey,
And I'll
Actually,
presume that
I think Brzezinski would be feeling relatively insecure at this point after everything. We'll lower the intimidation by 1 for difficulty for you, Baltimore. Especially since you're a huge fucker.
I do remember that I buffed something last session. I'm honestly not remembering what it was. Is that alright? Just presume they wore off at some point?
Yeah.
Alright.
You fuckwit. And 6 successes.
Oh, well, good to know. Okay, let's see how it goes.
6 successes, I call it.
Hey, it's probably not gonna be that bad. Probably not gonna be that bad. See, there's ones.
Zinski, you feel mildly uncomfortable. It seems that Baltimore wants to talk to you about something.
He seems like he wants to talk to me.
Yep.
Does he see, when I notice him? Does he seem kind of maddish when he wants to talk to me?
He seems mildly unhappy with you, yes.
Due to fearing for my life, I will stand outside here and just, wait with my head down.
Yeah, your phone rings.
My phone rings.
Yep.
Oh, God. I pick it up.
Hello, kitten.
Who is? Whose voice is this?
It's the Malkavian primage, and you recognize it. It's burned into your mind. You were traumatized by it.
You know what? After everything that's gonna go on, I'm just gonna hang up.
Kitten, wait. Click. It rings again.
How does it call? Click the no answer call. No answer. I fucking put my phone in airplane mode or something. I don't know fucking know.
Do you have
Actually,
anything
this
in
is fine now.
computers? No, you don't. You don't know how.
Do I know how to turn off my phone then? Like,
I walk up to him. I put out my hand.
like pass the phone.
I walk back over to my position.
Okay.
And then attempt to crush it in my hand.
Oh.
Okay, the phone dies. You just
there goes
crushed
the phone.
someone's dreams. I hope you're
Inventory,
happy.
Edit. Burner phone. That's out.
Do you have any auspex?
Who, me?
Yep.
What you think? No, I don't.
Yeah, the Malkavian meanwhile just falls to her knees and starts glowing at her eyes.
Oh, what Melcavian? The permission Melcavian or?
Yeah, the primogen.
No, this one.
Oh, that one. Alright. I'm not giving a shit about her.
She yells out something like, "They're killing all the bunnies! No! What about Easter?" Everyone just, they, for 5 seconds, looks at her and then they just keep on talking.
Silly Melcavians. Oh god, Orient's moving where?
Okay. Well, I think we've covered most of everything. Actually, Oriane motions to you, Bacon.
Oh, great.
Hello. Hello, little Sombra. So, it can be brief. See, I have certain hopes for Morris, and I understand that you might be tempted to remove him in order to further your own status, but that would be a mistake. It's so hard to rise when the people above you are trying to pour boiling oil on you. I'm sure you would agree. You understand, don't you?
Yes.
Good, good. So, put on a good show for Adam, but don't overdo Do it. Pats you on the cheek. Run along now.
So, not killing Marvius.
I mean, you can kill him. You'll just be adding a 3-dot enemy to your sheet.
So, no killing Marvius.
I mean,
They
how
may or
bad?
may not be adding a PC enemy to your sheet too.
Okay, so we're gonna assume that with the others, people pull them aside and talk to them. But I think we've
Yeah.
covered what we wanted to do here. So some time passes and the blood feast starts to break apart. So what do you do afterwards? Just head on back? What's the plan? Where do you go next? As Buzinski feels certain doom start to hover over him.
Are you talking about in the blood feast or is it
Afterwards. What do you do once it's done? Because I think we've covered pretty much everything. Unless there's
Oh, I
something
thought they were
more...
gonna actually.
Well, if you...
I thought they were actually gonna call a bit of a public forum afterwards.
Oh,
Or maybe they'll do that later.
you can... Yeah, sure. Let's say that it ends with that, where anyone can raise their concerns. So, sure.
Any of the other packs have any particular concerns?
Do you wait for others to speak first?
Yeah, definitely do that.
Okay, then Tracy steps up and she starts talking about, well, we had nearly gotten the hunters to calm down. They were gonna forget about the silliness and fuck off on their own, and then she points towards Buzinski, they had to stir them up again. They had to leave bodies around, fuck things up for everyone, and get them excited again. We had them pacified. What the fuck is being done about that?
You know, I'm really glad this is going on, because this is actually what I was kind of hoping would be going on with the public forum stuff.
He was in charge, he blew things up, he slaughtered people, and now the hunters are excited. Most of them are kids. School would have started in a few weeks. They would have gone off to college or wherever. We wouldn't be facing with this. Half of them have already cancelled their applications, I think. And they're gonna stay here, 'cause it's more fun to hunt us.
That is a totally valid reason to not go into college.
Mom, Dad, I'm hunting vampires.
Did you forget to take your
I know
medicine
what I'm
again?
doing with life.
What do you say?
I think I'm able to come forward here, right?
Sure.
I am unaware of what the situation was before our pack managed to get to this city. But regardless of whether or not our presence ended up disturbing the bee's nest, as I don't know if that's a situation or not, there is no way that the hunters could have been so organized or have so many of them without problems before the few weeks we've been here. That is about all I can say about the matter, though.
Don't change the subject. Were there people in the know? Yes. But most people in the know stay away from us instead of coming after us, unless you give them a reason to. Adam just
I said my piece.
Adam just looks down on her from the platform. Goes, okay, this here is what the mortals these days call a team effort. They are attacking the Camarilla. This is your problem. I don't care what they stirred up. Deal with it. Consider it your part. If you want to be in charge of keeping Toluca on track, then keep it on track. Tracy does not seem pleased at this, but she steps back. And at that point, there's just murmuring throughout the crowd about who should do what and to what extent, essentially.
Then if no one else has any particular issues, I wish to begin the siege as quickly as possible. Any kind of support being sent our way is appreciated, but we will be beginning, well, as soon as we can. Once the elders decide whether or not they wish to stay here and get a view of the situation or leave back to their own locations, we will begin the siege immediately.
Orion just smiles at you. Good, good. At which point?
Regardless of what kind of support we have managed to get to that point.
Tom, steps up. We have already discussed this. Your priest came around and we agreed on what extent of support we would provide. I believe he did the same with the other packs as well.
Well, apparently not much was done with the other packs. This wasn't particularly about you guys.
Well, yes, Sally.
So this is just basically a call for any amount that anyone can send forth.
Again, Sally, this is Sally, by the way. Again, we've discussed this. Cujo has to stay here for obvious reasons, but we promised materials.
Anything specific or anything else, and you have helped us greatly. This is not particularly about you. This is just to make a public call for anything that anybody can send forth. We are beginning the siege as soon as we can.
Steven pitches in from the back, like, but where are the Nightons? That's what I would like to know. Their priest got killed. They haven't done anything to help with the hunters. They haven't done anything to help with sieging Rome. They haven't helped with... And he stops himself. They haven't helped with anything else. Why aren't they here? What are they doing? Why aren't they helping?
A blood feast, to my knowledge, has always been a volunteer kind of thing to join in with.
Still, all of us sent... Well, a lot of us came, and not every single one of us might need to appear, but they could have sent one of them.
They did provide these, the location.
Yes, and they aren't even here to take credit for that. The elders, meanwhile, just trading glances. Like, this does seem mildly strange.
I don't know much about them or what they're about either.
Keemstar, do you want to add in, as you have had personal dealings with them?
He just walks forward. When I tried to approach them earlier, trying to ask help for the future siege, they were extremely hostile and reluctant to send any help to us.
Well, yes, I suppose so. This is Oriane. But, well, it wasn't really a mandatory supposition, though. Did they offer anything at all?
They offered $2,000, and that was just as a joke to humiliate us.
Roll manipulation subterfuge.
psychical manipulation. Oh, I'm wounded. I forgot about that.
And Orian's wonderful perception empathy.
Difficulty?
6, it's a contested roll.
Oh, that's good. Right.
Okay.
My speciality would help. I'm trying to... What was it again?
Yes, look it up.
Yes, persuasive. He's persuasive.
This would be more along the lines of conjurer of facts, I think. Or lies, but she seems to agree with you, yes, that... Do you have any idea as to why they would do that?
I don't know. They did not anything to offend them or anything to directly difficult their work, so I don't understand why they would act this way.
I'm gonna...
Probably the main one
This
with
is...
information would be Morpheus.
Yeah, I'm gonna have him whisper in Dorian's ear here, because this changes the direction of the conversation. His character is here, and we know for certain that he would do this, and it doesn't have any negative consequences for him. So, Keemstar, you watch as Moria just takes several minutes to whisper what really happened in Dorian's ear. She flashes a very suspicious and hostile stare at you. He just grins at you and goes back to where he stood.
We know that would be how we would do it, yep.
Yeah, definitely.
The only other thing I can think of, he might actually also mention Dorian at some point about the stuff that had happened to him when he was, you know, their hostage.
Yeah, we're gonna handle that as a private conversation between him and Orian.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Orian just crosses her arms and looks down on you. Would you care to change any part of that story? Have you, misremembered some things, perhaps?
Their priest was very, very unhappy that I was on the path of humanity and demanded that I...
Yeah, there is a bit of that, like... Well, actually, no.
Okay.
Like, a third of them are like, gasp, and a third don't give a fuck, and the rest are just like, ugh, like threw up a little in their mouth.
And one or two of them are possibly on the path of Cain and maybe trying to kill you soon.
I know.
To be fair, though, a lot of the newer Sabbat, I expect, would be on the really low end of humanity. It's not exactly... Yeah.
The main thing is that he's actually been with the Sabbat for a while without changing path. From my understanding. At least, a decent amount of time.
Well, it varies. Like, it's set to experience, right? So, maybe he just learned really quickly. I don't know. We can just hand-wave it as being a thing that sometimes happens. Well, yeah.
Again, it's not so much an issue with most Sabbat, but some Sabbat are on the path of Cain, and they really hate your type.
Let me just check through the packs to see if I have any of those. Oh yes, that's a Bruges-owned Path of Cain. You're fucked.
Oh, well, fuck.
Is the point that I changed to the Camarilla?
Hey, you can join me.
Oh, and you bought a prisoner, Keemstar. Welcome, welcome. Yes, the Tremere say you don't have black veins in your aura. We are happy to have you here. Demi, did I break you?
Oh, yeah, that's it right there. Failing to diablerize a humane vampire. Rating 4.
Oh my fucking god, you're so dead.
Know that I'm dead. I expected that. I don't even know how Keemstar is still alive. I made him the stupidest and douchiest guys that I ever made, and for some reason he's still alive.
Hey, you think Keemstar was built stupider than the time you made that Mexican? What was his name?
Julio.
I don't remember
Oh.
anymore. Julio, that killed the ghouls that met him coming into
Oh,
the
I-
city.
I think that I was high when I did that or something like that.
Coked up,
That's
spun coke on the drug
let's-
wheel.
Let's ignore the ninja Mexican that was student of Chuck Norris.
Okay. So, how do you respond to Orion demanding that you change some parts of your story to actually make sense?
I said that she wasn't very happy that I was on the path of humanity, and she said that she could give us more money if I did some human killing to show that I had the balls. But when I was finishing it, the hunters got her.
Which involved, running a car through a church with body parts and everything everywhere, right?
Yeah. Just
Morpheus
let
don't know
him,
about that.
let him dig himself in, Epic. Unless you're talking in character.
Well, I was actually talking in character right there.
Okay, good.
Uh,
All of the elders
and,
are looking at Keemstar. Just blink, blink, blink.
But also, that just so happened to be my haven at that point, right? Right.
Hey, Jack Lore's here.
Although, to be fair, Keemstar, you didn't know it was my haven at that point.
I did what was asked for so we could get the money to the siege. She insisted on going to that church.
You
No, she
know,
didn't, but okay.
even though it seems obvious that the vanguards have had some influence on stirring up the humans, the rest of you are still gonna have to be the ones to clean up. Feel free to blame them and require compensation from them afterwards, but for now, you're gonna have to be the ones to handle it. Jackalor is bad and he should feel bad. Oh. Hi, Jackalor. We can't hear you being bad.
Hello. It's kind of busy over here, so sorry.
Okay. Don't worry. Everyone's dying. Buzinski told the elders everything. They were very pleased. They read his mind, they dominated him, it's all good.
You forgot a kappa.
No, I was totally serious. They did all those things.
No. But they feel good.
Oh. Fucking internet troll.
He feels alright. He feels like he's got over everything.
They're playing rocks, paper, scissors to see which of them gets to eat you after they down you.
The gun wins rock, paper, and scissors.
Claw beats gun.
So you are at the cave, right? Give me a perception alertness at Let's say 8, Buzinski. Just you.
Just asking, are we gonna have maybe a half-hour, break as we usually do sometime soon?
No, it took
Probably.
a slightly longer one previously.
Oh
But,
yeah, I'm
well,
kind of hungry. I'm gonna go eat. So
like, you can grab... Like, we're gonna want to handle a couple of conversations with Jackal or when with the elders anyway, so you can go then.
Yeah, I'm
But,
gonna be probably
give
like,
me
maybe half an
a...
hour.
Yeah, give me perception alertness.
Me or Jack?
You.
You.
Shit. Perception alertness, say baby. I got this, easy peasy. Difficulty is 6.
8. You're paying attention to what's going on inside the cave.
Concentration doesn't help here, I guess.
Not really, no. You're not really looking in that direction.
Oh, here goes nothing.
Actually, you do need to roll. You have a -2 on your sight. From your acute sense, don't you?
Oh yeah. Do.
So you can in fact roll at 6 in this case.
Wait, no, wait. Is this about hearing or seeing inside?
No, it's about seeing outside. Like when he glances
seeing
in the right
outside,
direction.
Definitely.
Right,
Yeah,
so difficulty
alright.
is 6.
And he has his red eyes
Yes.
still on.
Do I? No, I...
You
Did I?
didn't
Yeah,
say
he
you
did.
turned
Said
them
he
off.
turned those off.
Oh, did he? Okay.
He did.
So difficulty still 6
Yeah.
or 7?
6. Okay.
Better.
Yeah, looking through the bushes, you see that apparently the door of the car is open. But then when you look again, it seems like you were mistaken and it is indeed properly closed.
That's not right. Ghouls should be outside, right? Do I still see ghouls?
Yeah, they're ghouls. Or
Oh,
maybe
do they
they're
look
all
confused, or they just-
obfuscated Nosferatu.
Dun dun.
Missile launch
Feeling
detected.
I'm pretty sure I think I saw what I saw. I'm not sure if Baltimore would hit me, but I'm going to go and slowly, tap him. I can't move due to Aaron. Where do I have to move? Like here?
Oh yeah, Aaron's there as well. Just moves aside so you can get to Baltimore.
Right, I'm just going to note Baltimore. I'm pretty sure I saw somebody opening the van. Now it's closed. Should I go take a look, or should I just stay here?
What's important about the van?
There's a gun inside, and it's
Forget it.
Val's van. And it's Val's van. I mean,
Who's Val?
it's Morbius's van. I mean, might be mad at
We'll
something
stay
happens.
around here. Maybe
Right.
Morbius can find some in there.
Okay then.
Hey,
I'll just
Morbius.
go back.
Someone seems to be messing with your van. Wanna go check it out?
He just waves you off. He's too busy watching Keemstar's execution.
Alright, if he doesn't care, there's nothing in there that's particularly important.
He seems to be
Right,
tranced
I-
out. Just like, yeah, fuck off, I'm watching this.
Yeah, I'm going to kind of, maybe every few moments, just gonna turn my head around and just, check if something else happens.
Mm-hmm. Keemstar, they're still all looking at you. Just... Is there anything else? Because
there's nothing more.
it seems to me like you kind of asked for it with the Night Dawns, and honestly, I'm not that surprised that they would boycott an event organized by you after that. Yeah, you can go with them, eh? It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go.
I think I'll grab something too.
Yeah, we need to split the video anyway, so we can let everyone grab something and then we'll continue. Well, that's Chuckle, or that's just you being bad, and you should feel bad. Anyway, I will take a break here.